Going on YouTube? It's your boy Nubian back at you with another reaction to The Sopranos episode 9. So yeah, we working our way through the season, man. We almost there. We almost at the end. But in the last episode, it was a lot of Chris, right? Chris was kind of doing his thing, trying to be recognized as a part of the family, you know what I mean? As part of the group, trying to get his name out there as a gangster. But I don't know why. I mean, he's young, so you know, older guys don't want to be in the spotlight. They want to be low-key as possible because they know the rules and how dangerous the game really is. But young dudes, they want to be in the spotlight, and that's Chris. He wants to have his name recognized, and he was mad that his friend Brendan, who wasn't even really affiliated with the family, kind of got more recognition than he did when after he died or whatever. He was called like a soldier, I want to say, in the family, and he was Tony didn't even like him. The family hated Brendan, but Chris, he wanted his recognition, and by the end of the episode, he ended up getting his name in the paper, so he got what he wanted. And also in the last episode, they were getting indicted, and the indictments came through, and the cops came, or I think it was the FBI, came to Tony's house, and you know, it was normal business. The FBI's coming through or whatever. He ended up hiding all his guns and stuff at his mom's crib. So yeah, I don't know if they're going to go to her crib and find it or something. I feel like that's putting her in danger if they do. But at the same time, she did tell Junior that Tony's going to therapy. So that could put a wrinkle in between him and Tony and Junior, because June thinks there's a rat, and then Tony's going to a psychiatrist, so he could put two and two together and be like, well, Tony's the rat, which we know as the audience he's not, but Junior doesn't know that. So anyways, let's hop into this episode and see what happens next. If you enjoyed the reaction, subscribe to this channel, like the video. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I do appreciate it. Check out the Patreon and link in the description below for the full reaction. You will need your own copy if you want to watch along with me. Let's hop into this. The Sopranos, episode 9. Let's get it. Also, episode 1 of this and The Wire are free on Patreon, and you get 2 episodes a week instead of 1. Let's get it.
My son was brought up right. He needs a psychiatrist for what? To talk about his sex life?
Enough. I hate it as much as you do.
Oh my God, Meadow, look out!
Come on, come around, come around! Up, up, up! Cover him,
Here we go, goalie. Here we go. Meadow, you got it.
Yes!
Nice.
Coach says next year, Chiara is going to be one of his stars.
Come on, fuckers, let's pull it out for Christ's sake!
And the Dante! $100 for a goal!
What's with Allie today? She's sleepwalking out there.
$100 for a goal? I'll be out there trying my ass off.
That whistle one more time, I'm gonna stick it up your fucking ass! Get off the field! Now! Get off the field or your team is gonna forfeit the game! I'm going.
Chill out, man.
Allie!
She doesn't seem like her heart's in it at all. So now she does. Quick feet. I'm trash at soccer. She's a beast, though.
You want to make a little money, you put some out on the street at 2 points, we split the interest. Nice.
I can't do the math, Tone. I'm an artiste.
Get out of here.
You're not trying to get in bed with Tony, man. That's a dangerous game, man. I feel him on that.
Oh, no, thank you, but I don't think so.
Coach, it's on the house. What the fuck are you doing here?
Who's he?
It's my girl's soccer coach. You got something for me?
Well, for one thing, every car you're seeing in your rearview mirror is not a Fed. Mikey Palmese went out and got a major Manhattan PI.
Mikey Palmese thinks someone here is riding for the government.
So you got people from New York following them to see if they snitching?
What's going on with the feds and their fucking indictment?
Just put it right down there.
I'd be happy to surrender, Mr. Soprano. You can be assured of my full cooperation.
You'd rather they kicked in your front door in the middle of the night? It's a target letter, Corrado. I wasn't getting anywhere, so I asked him point blank what your status was.
Just testing. That's what a good lawyer would do. So what'd they say?
They'd let me know when it was appropriate.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but this government's case, if there's a leak, it's in Tony's boat.
Something fucking wrong with that guy. I feel it in my gut. I'm worried about you, Skipper.
I'm sorry, Mikey. You're a good boy.
I thought soccer would give me a break, but your dad makes it seem like this, I don't know, metaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You guys, where's Al? Supposed to loan me a cig.
I'll come with.
Damn, now here drinking and smoking, man. Don't want your daughter to grow up, man.
Allie? Allie, what are you doing? Allie!
Oh, chill. Why she looked like she was out of it during the soccer game, man.
Her parents split up. That's why she spends all her time in our house. But the kid was...
It's a cry for help.
Yeah, it looked like she wanted attention. She didn't look like she was trying to kill herself. She had like a napkin and stuff.
Tried this before. Principal says girls in sports, they do better. They don't take the drugs. They don't get knocked up. But not this shit. If my daughter ever tried to kill herself...
It's a scary thought.
Last week I called you a whore. I might have been overstating the case a little bit.
A little bit, huh?
Where does our research and development take us this time?
Well, I was thinking Boca Raton.
My mom, you read my mind.
I'm all packed, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta talk to my cousin.
It's a little honey piece.
Mr. Soprano?
I'll tell you something, Tony. You've always been a fucking genius, but this last move was the best move you ever did. The feds are never gonna surveil an old folks' home.
So he moving his mom in there to stash his stuff too?
What the fuck?
Is he moving? He said he agreed to take post at another a state university or something? If I read that right?
You're breaking her heart.
Believe me, Art, I am hugely conflicted. But Rhode Island doubled my salary. They're giving my daughter a full ride.
Ooh,
What can I do?
And a scholarship?
Maybe an offer I couldn't refuse.
Yeah, well, you haven't heard ours yet.
Hey, come on, Sue.
Made me an
Look,
offer
buddy,
I
I
can't
got a family
refuse.
too. I happen to have a daughter who
Saying
loves
it to
playing
them.
soccer very much.
Let's not get lazy out here. Come on.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Excuse me?
Damn, Meadow.
Let me tell your father.
This is my field. Why don't you give me 10 laps around the goals?
Whatever.
Make that 20. Anybody else want to mouth off?
Damn, Meadow, what happened? Are they mad that he's leaving?
Who would have ever thought we could have been this contented?
I did. As soon as I saw you, I knew.
You're a sweetheart. This is our place. You know how long we've been coming here?
16 years.
Damn.
And every one of them good.
Knocking her down for 16 years.
Junior, when you kiss me down there,
Getting a little older.
you're like a great artist. You got a real instinct for it.
He was out here painting pictures with his tongue, huh? Michelangelo with the tongue gang, baby.
What's so terrible about pleasing a woman?
You always have to talk about everything.
Well, I want to know why.
Because they think if you suck pussy, you'll suck anything.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's a sign of weakness. And possibly a sign that you're a fanook.
That's ridiculous.
That's a weird connection to make.
How would the two even translate?
It's funny because back in the 90s, I remember that being a thing. Like, you don't want to talk about eating the cat. Nowadays, people eat ass. So, we done jumped that hurdle.
Fucking Sfacino over here. We're in a cap in a nice restaurant like this.
Hey, man, he comfortable.
That's one of the things I hated most when I had my restaurant.
That's really bothering him.
That burns my ass.
Tony's about to go out there and show his ass.
Where you going?
Here we go.
It's my hat. I'll wear it where I want.
Look at him seething. Just take the hat off, G. Tony's about to rip your neck off, bro.
How you doing?
Thank you.
Look at him. Douchebag. Good for you. Send him a bottle of Montepulciano. And, get the license plate of these two guys sitting behind Artie. Get the valet to do it. They look like cops.
I had a long talk with Coach Hauser and I'm gonna play. It's what we all wanted.
Meadow's mad protective.
Okay, right?
Is it because you tried to kill herself?
Look, we're
She's
trying to
trying
watch this, guys, okay?
Be a friend?
I'm serious. You discuss that with anyone, we're gonna go 10 rounds.
I just skimmed 20 thou off the development fund, and you're worried about a little Lake Katika?
Will you keep it down?
All right.
Wow, June is really protective about
You're
this.
a good kisser. I just won't say where.
A little something from your friends at the Bada Bing Club. Brand new, surround sound, HD TV compatible.
Well, tell them thanks, but
Hey, this fucker's getting heavy here.
you tell your friends I know all about them.
If you did, you'd do what they want.
It's not a threat. How quickly things change. Let me tell you something, Guido.
My name is Clarence.
I have friends in law enforcement, and they would call this extortion.
Come on.
I mean, I don't understand why I always have to ask him for oral sex.
Here we go.
Not like you and your Corrado.
I think it would be better if we didn't anymore.
Okay. She keeping it.
Okay.
She keeping it shut.
Sure. Just, you're lucky, that's all.
Okay. She kept her mouth shut about it. She didn't. She keeping it true to Junior. I mean, they've been together for like 16 years. There's some loyalty there.
Uncle June, how was Boca?
Wonderful. I don't go down enough.
That's not what I heard.
About what? Libby, I warned you, start to eat. Bobby's a sweet, sweet girl.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Oh, what did I say?
Well, let's just say your uncle has acquired a taste for her.
How does she know?
Uncle June gives head.
World class.
The old man's whistling to the wheat field?
Whistling to the wheat field.
Oh, he's a bushman of the Kalahari.
That's why I don't tell you anything, because you don't know when to stop. Like you don't do it, or any of your friends. Bunch of hypocrites.
Hey, what goes on in this bedroom stays here, and you know that.
Once a year, I can resist the urge to gossip.
Once a year? Damn, Tone. You gotta hook her up more than that, B. Damn, Tone. Once a year? So how did he know? The girl said we shouldn't talk about that no more, so made it look like she didn't tell her.
Where's Petey? I thought he was locked in.
Yeah, come get him. I won't want Petey to get hit by a car.
Oh, he really got the dog. I thought he was just luring him outside or something. How'd he get the dog when he's upstairs locked up? They're just showing you that they can get to you anywhere type stuff.
Coach Hauser had sex with Allie.
What?
Yo.
That's why she cut herself. That's why I've been practically living at her house.
Ah. It comes
hold on a
together.
minute.
They're about to fuck this
Maybe-
dude up, bro.
All right. Nallie's a very pretty girl. Maybe
Tony, stop.
Maybe there was some confusion. Maybe she wanted to look like she was sophisticated in you guys' eyes.
Dad.
Tony.
What?
Tony, what if this had been Meadow?
Jesus fucking Christ!
God, now what did I do?
Meadow.
Mom, I only told you I wouldn't make Coach Hauser stay here.
You want to know what your wonderful fucking coach did? He fucked little Allie Vandermeed, and who knows who else he fucked.
Artie, believe me, he ain't gonna be doing that shit no more. I guarantee you that.
She's completely unable to deal.
The father lives in Europe somewhere. They haven't reached him.
The little girl, Allie, she thinks it's all her fault.
Lousy bastard. He's not gonna get away with this.
You got that right. Fuck the world.
Artie, this isn't
government
making some
too.
slob take his hat off. This is beating a man to death or cutting his balls off or what?
You can't tell me that Coach Hauser doesn't deserve it.
Okay, but...
You tell me. Who's worse, Tony Soprano or that child molesting fuck? I trusted him. I'd like to rip his heart out of his chest.
Jesus Christ, Arthur, you know, I cannot believe you only think about yourself.
He's seeing a psychiatrist, for Christ's sake. How about that, huh? My nephew is seeing a psychiatrist. Makes me want to cry.
No shit.
Indictment's being prepared. He's spilling his guts.
I told you.
Fucking knew it. Know what you do? You stick your head in the sand, because that's what people like you do.
Discredit psychology all you want, but I continue to ask the question. Why do you think you, Anthony Soprano, always has to set things right?
Something happens to him. Who's it gonna help, huh? His daughter? That girl? No, you, Tony. And Silvio, and me, and whoever. It's just gonna make us feel better.
I don't think Tony's gonna do it. He's kind of catching it from all sides. Like his friend is telling him not to do it. The psychiatrist is telling him not to do it. I don't think he's gonna do it.
Did I tell you to keep your mouth shut?
What?
Did I tell you to keep your goddamn mouth shut?
No, Corrado, don't hit me!
Don't hit her, June. Chill out. Damn, June. It's better than punching her.
You stupid fucking blabbermouth cunt!
I don't understand.
Get your pencils and your crap and the rest of your shit. And don't be here tomorrow.
Damn, he's firing her?
No, Corrado, don't leave. I love you.
I feel like she didn't tell, though.
Sorry.
I feel like she didn't tell, though, because she was telling that girl at this nail salon that we should stop talking about it. You know, she never confirmed that that was happening. So maybe the girl just spread the rumor on her own or something, but I feel like Junior should have heard her out, you know? Because I feel like she didn't do anything.
Yeah. Fuck it. Walk away. Just fucking walk away. Don't do it.
Fuck.
All right. Leave it alone. Yeah. No problem.
Alerted by a student friend of the alleged victim, whose name cannot be revealed because of her age, police issued a warrant for Hauser's arrest this evening.
Yo.
What is with you tonight?
Done.
Yeah, let's get you to bed.
Camilla. Camilla. I didn't hurt nobody.
I'm about to wake up with the worst headache, B. Dehydrated. Yeah, so that was episode 9, man. The crazy thing about this is like you've seen Tony's authority, kinda his authority, right? Because he feels like he needs to be the one to correct everything. He needs to be the one to fix it. Like you've seen it, and I think it was the last episode when the Dr. Melfi's car wasn't working. He took it and fixed it, and everything. They have so much power. And he did that because of his infatuation with her, obviously. But, there's more to it. Like, well, that wasn't last episode. That was like episode 5. that was long episodes ago. But anyway, they're so used to that power, They wanted that coach to stay. So they were using means of intimidation, bribery, because that's how they get what they want, Even though it was better for him before they knew we as an audience, before anybody knew what he was, a child predator, before all that, they were trying to get him to stay because they thought he was good for their kids. And then it didn't matter if it was better for him to leave the state and go get a better job. That wasn't important. What's important is what we want. We want you to stay. We want you to be here for our daughters. Therefore, you gonna stay. You gonna do what we tell you to do. You know what I mean? So then they tried to bribe him, and then they tried to intimidate him, and then it probably would have went a little bit further, or unless that whole thing came out with him having sex with that little girl, which is fucked up, and they were gonna, and then they flipped the coin, and then they were still taking matters into their own hands, and they were gonna kill him. Or maybe hurt him real bad. I'm not sure if they were gonna kill him, but it was gonna be bad for him, however that went. But at the end of the day, they kind of talked Tony out of it. Dr. Melfi was like, why do you need to be the one to put vengeance on him? Why do you need to be the one to fix it? And then his friend, he was like, you don't need to do this, man. You don't need to be a part of this. Just let it go, man. Let the cops take it. And he's right. Tony's right. Like, if he does go to jail, he's probably just going to get out in a couple years, but you'll be on a predator list. What is it called? Sexual offender list or something like that? You'll be a red dot. You're a red dot in the community. And, wherever you go, you got to register. And they can open up that little web page and you the red dot over here, I don't know if they had it back when this show came out, but they do got it now. And you are forever marked if you go to jail or get convicted of any type of sexual crime. So people will know, and they probably wouldn't let him coach Little League, with his record. They would never let him coach Little League again or get anywhere near kids, work at a school or anything like that. So his life is basically ruined anyways. But they were right. If they did kill him or something, that wouldn't do anything for his daughter, who had nothing to do with it. His wife, who had nothing to do with it. She's, to her, it's still her father. even though he committed a terrible crime, you know, it's still her dad, you know? But at the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen with that family. I'm not sure if they're going to show up again or whatever, but he got arrested by the cops, and that's that. And then Tony kind of learned to let go. Like, yeah, I want to fuck this dude up, but maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe I should just let it rock and let the police handle it and let the system deal with it and whatever. But yeah. So yeah, that was a good episode. Oh, also in Junior. So, you know, Junior eat the cat. You know, it is what it is. You do what you do. Behind closed doors, it's on you. But I remember back in the day, I do remember something like that wasn't cool when I was young. So, I mean, I wasn't doing it when I was young. I was young, but I do remember people talking about it like it wasn't cool. Even when I was in high school, people were like, that's not cool to do. But nowadays, you know, times have way changed. You know what I'm saying? We talking about eating girls out, eating booties. Eating booties like groceries. This is normal days for us now. So it's very different times. But back then, I guess it was seen as it was a weird thing to do. Not weird, but it made you look weak for whatever reason. So I don't know. But it came out, I don't think the girl told the nail parlor person, though. The way they framed it was that she didn't tell. So I don't know why she would say we should stop talking about our sex life, and then it would come back that she actually told her later. That doesn't make any sense. So I don't think she told her. I think that maybe the nail person, the nail technician, maybe kind of just started talking on her own, spreading rumors or whatever, because, you know, people do that. But I don't know, June should have heard her out and kind of told her what was going on, but he was mad. And that's that. And also the cops are following everybody. So I'm pretty sure that's going to come to a head at some point. But anyways, it was a good episode. Like the reaction if you enjoy, or subscribe to the channel if you like the reaction. Like the video. Helps me out the YouTube algorithm, and I do appreciate it. Check out the Patreon link in the description below if you want to watch the full reaction with me. You will need your own copy along with me. You do get 2 episodes instead of 1 a week in Patreon, and also episode 1 of this and The Wire are free. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to see you in the next episode of The Sopranos, all right? Deuces.